person today. It's a struggle. So the get the vaccine approach is binary. Get vaccinated, pandemic over. Even the dumbest brick out there can understand that. That's why the approach is what it is. No?
But they haven't hit the numbers. They failed at all vaccination numbers. I blame that on the sales approach.
Okay.
You sell for a living. If you don't get people to buy your product, you fail. So you got to figure out what am I doing wrong.
Ryan, and you know why? Here's why I would tell you. You're right, but it's not a fair sales pitch when half the people out there won't buy from you based on who you work for. That's what we've done with this vaccine. Even though the one side and Operation Warp Speed is the reason we even have access to them. It's one of the great, it might be one of the only accomplishments, but it's one of the great accomplishments of the last regime. Now this regime took over, got the ball rolling, and we got a nice process until people said they didn't want it. We politicized a vaccine. That's the problem, right? So your sales approach doesn't play. Because half the people won't buy Bob's bread because they don't like Bob. Right? But the bread's delicious. I don't like Bob. Right. Did you hear once what Bob said a few years ago? You can't ask people to be nuanced. The average person, 1 in 5 who haven't gotten the vaccine, think there's a microchip. And you want to be nuanced with that crowd? Well, and the thing is, in order to get grades, you have to get vaccine. But that's FDA approved. This will be FDA approved in a couple of weeks, and then to take that frozen board from Jack's hand, float it in water on the Titanic, and it's not everyone FDA, Russia. It'll always be something. And that's why this is going to continue. So the NFL, as a business, is making a point to say, hey, what you guys are doing out in the CSS, we don't care. We're going to make sure we get our money. And that's it. Like money, then get on board. Because if not, you can't divide up your money to somebody else. It's so crazy. You're like the Canadian business. Like I normally charge one, they come right through Canada. It takes $2 something. It saves me from having to even these companies. That's like guardian interest. But by the fact that we are not, this country has failed so miserably at this. I can't go through one to drive. Yeah, no, a couple hours my trip. No, I don't. Okay. Because if it's an extra 2 hours, I gotta drive. I'm not again. It's a dream. It's a dream. All can use me. I really do that. So we need to be that. 45 years ago, before I won this sweet. Oh, it's nice. There's nobody out there until they catch you. And then you gotta find a speed bump. It's not a solo operation. You gotta hunt for somebody who's going as fast as you. And you try to make up and you build up speed. How to do this? Is you actually follow those silly Canadian speed bumps. I'll play a good for the living debate. I hear you. But you know what? Right now, I'm talking about Team USA and is ready for the Olympic Games, and you can be too. Yeah! One more time. With the Xfinity Internet, you can get the best Wi-Fi at home with the most fast and reliable connections. Plus, you get Flex 4K streaming box free and Peacock Premium included. I love it because they have 2.5 minutes. That means you can catch all your favorite athletes with live look-ins, highlights, interviews, and much more. And with streaming apps like Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu, it's all your favorites in one place. So cheer on Team USA with Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and a Flex 4K streaming box free, plus Peacock Premium included. Go to Xfinity.com. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Ubiquitous billing and auto pay ends August 8th, 2021. Restrictions apply. New performance starter, 50 megabytes per second customer only. Equipment taxes and fees are extra subject to change. After returns, regular rate supplier. Peacock Premium subscription required. Xfinity, proud partner of Team USA.
USA.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Police activity now blocking all lanes on 696 westbound after 75 with traffic exiting at Bermuda. And cleanup continues following an earlier semi-truck fire that's still blocking the two right lanes on 275 southbound after Ecorse Road. For fast service of AC, plumbing, or electrical, call Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. 37 years in the business. Free and home estimates on drain AC and furnace. Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Visit mastercraftheating.com. I'm Michelle Kenya with traffic.
International games are back, and Greektown Casino is going for the win. Catch all the excitement at the Barstool Sportsbook as the USA athletes compete for all the glory. Watch all your favorite events on 25 HD TVs and 30-foot video wall, and wager on one of the 40 betting kiosks or online on the Barstool Sportsbook app. There are so many reasons to enjoy the 2021 games at Greektown Casino. So grab your friends and get in on all the action at Greektown's Barstool Sportsbook. Problem gambling? Call 270-7117. The Rolling Stones, No Filter, this fall. Sponsored by Alliance for Lifetime Income. November 15th, Ford Field. The world's greatest rock and roll band. Get tickets now at rollingstones.com. Produced by Concerts West and AEG presents The Stones. Get tickets now.
Hey, I'm Cooper Hill, host of the Locked On Pistons podcast, a daily podcast covering your favorite team. Come listen to the Locked On Pistons podcast Monday through Friday to hear about why the three-time NBA champion Detroit Pistons are on their way back to the top and why Cade Cunningham is the best player in NBA history. Also, hear why Beef Stew is the best nickname in NBA history. Listen to the Locked On Pistons podcast every day on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. Detroit basketball.
Hi, Harry Glantz from Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation and MLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike DePero of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Tigers hit the road after a 7-0 homestand to begin the second half of the season. Sweeps of Minnesota and a 4-game sweep over Texas. So climbing closer and closer to the 500 mark, 47-51 as they enter play tonight. A 3-game road series against Kansas City. Willie Peralta on the mound for the Tigers, 3-1 on the season, ERA under 2. Also coming off an impressive start against the Twins, 7 scoreless innings. First pitch, 8-10 pregame, 7:50 right here on 97.1 The Ticket. NHL draft tonight. Wings hold the 6th and 23rd overall picks. Detroit's on the heels of acquiring goaltender Alex Nedeljkovic from Carolina in exchange for a 3rd-round pick and the rights to Jonathan Bernier. NHL draft tonight at 8. The Olympic torch has been lit. The games are officially underway in Tokyo. Over 600 U.S. athletes set to compete, 126 of them from the state of California. That's more than twice the amount of any other state. And following the conclusion of the 2021 season, the Cleveland Indians will undergo a full rebrand. Team announced today a video on Twitter will become the Cleveland Guardians. At the Ticket Update Desk, inside the Jamie Samuelson Studios, I'm Jake Briefma. For more, 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
All right, 4:15. Who said it? We do it every Friday. We got to get to these calls, though. The NFL, the vaccine policy, Rick Dennison, Vikings O-line coach, refused the vaccine, cost him his job. Your guys' takes on all of this are welcome. I think the NFL is giving you a preview of what your schools and your employers and what society in general is going to be doing, which is simple. You have the right to not get vaccinated. We have the right to say you don't get the candy. It's just where it's going. And the looming FDA approval is going to be the final thing needed for people who avoid nonsense. Let's go to the people. Rico, anything? I just want to make sure we took care of business.
No, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go to Simo down in A Square. What's up, Simo?
Mike, what's good, man? How you doing, brother? Long time no hear from you. Oh, and I never had a chance to say what's up to Rico. Rico, what's good? Welcome to the club, bro.
Hey, Simo.
All right, let me go ahead and kick some knowledge at you. Mike, thank God and praise God for your dad chiming in because he was saying what my wife was going through in the ER when I was in the ER drawing blood and everything with the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The gentleman that just went off saying wait 2 years before the FDA. It's, it's knocking around a little bit for 2 years, and then we'll go and then we'll fall off. Me and my wife looked at each other and said, do you realize how many people we did? Are you kidding me? Do you realize how many people have been dropped dead if you're going to go with that theory? We're seeing children coming in now, right? I believe I chimed in when the COVID happened last year when I told you guys that this was going to happen. I hope y'all can pull that up. But I think there's going to be a mutation, and here we are right now. They don't really realize how deadly it does. Don't get me wrong, Mike. Rico, there's going to be another one. And this other one is going to be even more deadly because you have to prove right now. Playing with the devil. Just be oh, anybody's going to work. I got the end of antibody. Don't you realize it's a virus? It figures your code out.
Yeah, Simo, I mean, it's like the flu shot. You can get it every year, and you can still get the flu because it's now new and improved.
Simo, I guess the other angle too is like we're I don't know 16 months into this, and Lord knows we've only had the vaccine for a few months. We all want the same thing, and we know for a fact if we all got vaccinated, we get everything we want.
Yep.
Yet, the people who want to do it a different way, which doesn't work, continue to want to do it a different way.
See, that's just it.
Why?
You want to get it done your way.
Yeah.
There's no
Your
compromise.
dad was on point that night. Praise God for your dad. Praise God for your dad basically was saying what we've been saying in the doctors here when they saying, we're doing you a six round.
Exactly.
We're doing you a life round. And you're talking about that broken screwdriver.
And he tries to go to he tries to. Simo, I appreciate the call and the kind word. And listen, all I say is this. If DeAndre Hopkins or Rick Dennison or Nick Rolovich talked to their doctor, the doctor said, hey, don't get it. Here's a doctor's note. I'll stand behind your reasons for not getting it. I'm not going to criticize him. But that's the difference. DeAndre Hopkins didn't talk to his doctor. He just popped off on social media. You know, the NFL's doing this because, well, they can. And I don't see another way around it.
And Hopkins cited the fact that I think it was his brother-in-law or some friend of the family in the military got it, and his heart's been racing ever since he's gotten it. So.
And I can simplify this. That's a great story. Did you talk to your doctor?
No, I get what you're saying, but that's it. You take this one case, well, if it happened to this one person, it could happen to me. And
That's
it's just
called anecdotal.
Right, because it's like, hey, DeAndre, you know what? You could be driving and get hit by a piece of an airplane, and it happens.
Yeah, let me give you this update. I know we got to get to the calls, but Mike Reese, another coach here. Patriots co-offensive lineman coach Cole Popovich will be with the Patriots in 2021 related to COVID-19 vaccine. Plus another coach on the list, and there'll be more.
Hey,
And if he has a doctor,
what's that?
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah,
I just turned the faucet on to do the dishes,
yeah.
and it came out like how it was coming out, and then it sputtered, and now it's back to how it was.
So try turning it off again and turning it back on and see if it does that again. It's probably whatever's in there is like stuck, and when we blew on it, it dislodged it, but now that the water's on, it's pushed it back.
Yeah, I turned it off and on a couple times. That's back to how it was, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're gonna need a new faucet.
Alright, well shit, I was hoping I could go another week.
Or, well, we could try taking that one apart and put it back together. We should be able to get to that valve.
Well, I can buy a new faucet, but I just have to wait till we get paid.
Yeah, well, we could,
I don't want you to have to take the whole faucet apart just to put a new faucet in a week.
well, if we can get that, whatever's in there out, it'll
the old faucet will work. It's just a matter of seeing if we can get it out. It doesn't cost you anything to take it apart. If we can't do it, then you get a new faucet. If we can, then you don't have to get a new faucet.
Okay.
All right, dear.
Alright.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
The person who said it is my dad, and the person he was talking about is my sister. My dad had a heart attack, and my mom's diabetic. My sister lived with me. And when she was doing that, it was before we even knew, and all of us were wiping off food. He was making a point about how scary it was. So I just want to make sure we understand. I'm with you, Amber. We no longer need to do those things, but the point he was making was, you get people who don't want to take this thing, and they don't understand what the last 16 months has been for our medical care. That was the main point. Continue.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so we all know, right, that according to the CDC, over 98% of people become infected with COVID survive COVID.
Okay, and?
That's okay.
All right, I know, but 700,000 people have died. How many more need to die before you just say, you know what, why don't we try it differently?
I'm not done. Okay.
Amber, no offense, your name's not on the marquee, so this is where I say goodbye to you, because your attitude sucks, and the passive aggressiveness, my meter is full. And I also, I can't do anymore. Amber, you're 98% survive. How many more Americans need to die? How many? And by the way, we were talking about the NFL, Amber. What? Huh?
If you listen carefully, you heard this sound. Shuffling through the cars. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This one right here. Okay, this talking point.
Can we just get one person with the talking point of why do vaccinated people care what unvaccinated people do? Can I put a bullet in that angle, and then it'll be bingo on my board? We'll continue this. We're gonna do Who Said It. We're gonna get a few laughs. We'll get back into this. Multiple NFL assistants are basically intent on costing themselves their job because they won't get the vaccine. Amber, back to you. Amber, please, you're not.
She's not done yet.
Hi, Amber here from Randy and Jancy. I'm not done yet. Well, watch this. Yes, you are. Randy and GMC. I'm not finished here.
Pick up the phone and start dialing.
The hell you are. All right. It doesn't have to be a frustrating, long, drawn-out process like that phone call. Moran Buick GMC will streamline it for you. You see the deal, you negotiate the deal, you take the deal. It's done. Beautiful. You can sit at home, MoranBuickGMC.com. Kenny's in a Hawaiian shirt. Rico, I'm not finished here. MoranBuickGMC.com. You want to stop down to the dealer, ask for John O'Reilly Kujic on Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor. Or hit them up, MoranBuickGMC.com. Tell them Amber sent you. For car buying made simple, it's Moran Buick. Experience the new Buick.
Don't miss the Tigers' annual Negro League celebration. Saturday, July 31st, when the Tigers face the Orioles at 6:10 p.m. The first 10,000 fans receive a Detroit Stars fedora, courtesy of Comerica Bank. Tickets start at just $10. Go to tigers.com/tickets.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast. This July, PointsBet is teaming up with Miller Lite and the Detroit Tigers to give you the chance to win an exclusive VIP prize pack that includes tickets, merchandise, and a signed baseball. To enter, simply download the PointsBet app today and sign up using code code Miller. New customers will receive a 100% deposit match up to $300 and be entered to win the exclusive VIP prize pack. When you bet with PointsBet, you get better odds and bigger payouts, all in a fast and reliable sports book. With the top promotions and offers in the U.S., earn rewards with every bet placed. Free bets, odds boosters, and risk-free bets are updated daily and ready to maximize your payouts. Bet your way with unique features found only on PointsBet, like parlay boosts, single game parlays, name a bet, and so much more. So download the PointsBet app now and sign up with code Miller to receive a 100% deposit match up to $300 and be entered to win the exclusive VIP prize pack. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
97.1 The Ticket and Ellison Brewery have teamed up. Introducing the Ticket American Lager and the Ticket Double Dry Hopped Hazy Pale Ale. Look for them on tap near you. Must be 21. Enjoy responsibly.
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Greatest invention ever."
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning.
Marcus by Goldman Sachs offers a high-yield savings account with a rate that can earn you 4 times the national average. Banks offer free pens. So what's more important? Savings options to help you make the most of your money, or free pens? You can money. Visit Marcus.com to learn more about saving, borrowing, and investing from Marcus by Goldman Sachs.
Investing involves risk and investments may lose value. Brokerage and investment advisory services by Goldman Sachs and Company, LLC. Member FINRA SIPC. Lending and deposits products provided by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC. National average is based on savings accounts data provided by Informa and accuracy cannot be guaranteed. Learn more at Marcus.com.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
It's pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now he speaks Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
How do you keep a workout fresh every day?
Clap it up, Peloton. Let's do this.
By getting everything from endurance rides to restorative yoga, all right at home. The Peloton Bike. Nothing like working out from home. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more.
Let your voice be heard. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas. The Detroit Tigers play the Kansas City Royals. Pregame tonight at 7:50 on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, so just as a quick aside, because we do still want to have more fun, and we do it every Friday at 4, we'll get to who said it, we'll get back into the conversation. The NFL topic is red hot, and we want to continue to talk about it. The NFL is throwing the gauntlet down on unvaccinated players, and you saw a high-level assistant, Vikings O-line coach Rick Dennison, no vaccine for me. Ooh, no job either. Your thoughts on all of that? It's a real simple deal. You can make it as complicated as you like. Right now, the players in it. Your glass is always half full. Oh, yeah. That sounded like 4 seconds of who said it. But
What happened there, Roberto?
Do you want to try that again? Are you not wearing headphones this week? Let's try it again. Here we go. Said it! Your glass is always half full. Oh, yeah. All right, this is the game where we have to guess, based on Roberto reading, who said what on this station. Is the height of direct aggressiveness and ball breaking, and some weeks I'm great, most weeks I'm awful. Here we go.
All right, here we go. I've combed the audio of all this week for 97.1 The Ticket. You guys just got to tell me who said it.
And by this week, and by this week he means today. We're not done yet. I'm not done here.
All right, here we go.
That may be the best drop.
I'm not done.
this year counts and this year's a throwaway because you have a quarterback who's not part of your future, but you extended him for an extra year.
Wow. Okay, it sounds very aggressive, and it sounds anti-Lions. Those are the only two takeaways I get. Let's start with Rico. Rico, you look stressed. Who said that?
No, I'm sitting here thinking, did I say that?
I'm not done.
I'm not done.
Please.
No, I'm starting.
So you're thinking the self-scouting department.
Yeah.
This is the worst type of clue. When you think you said it.
Right. Because I can't see. Read it one more time, Roberto.
You're already handicapped. This year counts, and this year's a throwaway because you got a quarterback who's not part of your future, but you extended him for an extra year.
Yeah, I think that's
Self-scouting. Rico calling his own shot. We go to Kenny Conn, Floral Fridays. He's already halfway up north into a drink state. Kenny.
Oh, that's I read that when Roberto read this, I just heard it in a cowherd voice, so I'm gonna go Costa. Listen to it in a Costa voice. It sounds exactly like
cadence.
That's right, the Costa cadence.
Damn Harbaugh.
What is he, W.C. Fields? Let's go over to David. That's the worst Costa I've ever heard.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Roberto said because I
I'm
keep
not
laughing.
done.
But I'm sorry. So let's Costa. I'm going with Kenny. Costa.
No analysis going right for it.
I'm sorry.
He's not done.
I'm not done.
I can't do this anymore.
I wonder when she woke up, did she realize she would become part of the Validity Show with Rico Lexicon?
Here's what I'll say.
She may end up in a drop contest, right?
I value the fact that Rico immediately did a head turn. And he self-scouted to where he goes, no, that's me. I'm not doubting Kenny and David, but it happened so violently. It was like Rico was on a roller coaster. I'll go with Rico's reaction here. I'll say Rico said it.
All right, let's see if you're right. Who said it?
You're already handicapped. This year counts, and this year is a throwaway because you got a quarterback who is not a part of your future, but you extended him for an extra year.
Wow. Yo, the self-scouting plays were 1-for-1. Hot start.
Very nice. Very
Do
nice.
that cost imitation again?
Jim Harbaugh.
Sounds like the St. Valentine's Day Massacre guy.
Yeah, you see?
Like the fisherman Valente.
I'm not done. Extra numbers?
I'm not done.
All right, here we go. I'm just saying, that's how funky baseball is. Like, the league changes your entire perspective on everything.
Having that Rico moment. We'll start with Rico first.
We had the same moment. I think Mike said this.
Hold on, but may I offer this? Would Roberto be a combination of brazen and lazy to do two back-to-back Who Said It clues, not only on the same show, but on the show he works on? I've done it many times.
Did you not hear when I said Roberto normally just picks one show from the morning and just does all of them? So he got stuck on us and was scrubbing in there. Mike, yes, you said that earlier this week talking about the Tigers.
Really, you think Mike uses the word funky?
Yes.
All right, you're locking in there. Let's go to Kenneth Conn. Dressed as homeless Magnum PI.
I'm not done.
That's all
I'm
right.
not done.
Through here.
That sounds Tigers positive. When I think Tigers positive, I think Gator and Doug. And that sounds like something Gator would say, so I'm going to go Gator.
Oh, world's biggest Cisnero fan. Let's go over to David. Patchett, what do you think? I know a take like that's been delivered on the show.
Correct.
But I'm also thinking of two other people who may have delivered the same take.
Okay. Well, I'm on the same line as Kenny here.
Homeless and bearded.
Close. Very close to that. And I want to believe in Roberto. I want to believe that he didn't do the first two clips from this show.
That's right. Believe in Roberto.
Yes.
What a t-shirt.
I know.
So what are you guessing?
I'm going Gator.
Okay. I know this is going to be stupid, but I believe in Roberto too.
Oh.
There's no way he'd be this brazen because he knows how upset I would be with him
I really hope he's not.
for this overt laziness.
Oh, no, I hope he's not.
You were on vacation when Kenny called him out.
That tells you
And
something.
said, Roberto, stop the game right here. I already know who this is.
And I was totally redeemed in that game.
Kenny looked like a moron.
I will tell you.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Kenny pulled off his belt and beat Roberto
Wow.
in the grocery store.
Now, I heard Jim Costa say the same take. Whether Roberto pulled that or not, I do not know. But I will pray, because the repercussions for him will be plentiful, that he did not pull two quotes from this show. I will say, Colin Cowherd Jr., Jim Costa.
All right, let's see who is correct. Who said it?
And I'm just saying, that's how funky baseball is.
Wojo.
Thank God you didn't pull this show.
Changes your entire perspective on everything. And
There you go.
Okay, at
Wojo
least
used the word funky, which I didn't think he would do. And
that would just be him
thought that
waking
was
up
true,
in
guys.
bed to do Wednesdays with Wojo.
Exactly.
Let's go to clue 3, please.
Here we go. She went on, and then thank God I had a couple in me, because I wasn't one of the ones who confronted her husband, who was sitting in the car saying, "Why don't you just come in the house?"
Whoa.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, where this took a turn. Is this not?
Am I acting?
Jesus, this sounds like one of the stories you told the other day.
You want it again?
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
She went on, and then thank God I had a couple in me, because I wasn't the one she confronted her husband, who was sitting in the car saying, "Why don't you come in the house?" If it's not Roberto, I'm gonna go with the second creepiest guy at the station. I'm gonna go with Stone. That sounds like part of a.
I heard he had some real digestive issues.
2 days in a row.
3 mid-show poops. Congrats, Mike. Let's go to Kenny Cott, who's been known to blow up a stall here or there. Kenny,
Every day.
including today, I go, Kenny, you haven't participated in the first 30 minutes of the show. You okay? Mike, I'm going to level with it. I had to take a massive bleep.
Yeah,
I go,
because he drank one of those green drinks. That, along with salad, along with yogurt, along with
After he ate Taco Bell and drank a turquoise
God forbid I'm trying to tell me how to play the game right.
Kenny, you ate it all at once. So your body is rejected. Like, whoa.
rather fibrous.
Right. The only thing missing, right, was some raisin bran. I have a feeling I'm going to sound like Amber because I don't think I'm done yet. Rico had the exact same thought. I think it's Stoney.
Over to Hatch.
I am going to go with Jansen on this one. I think it's morning show, but I think Jansen.
But this wasn't about cheese or ribs or hunting.
I understand. I think he was trying to do something good for someone. So Jansen.
You guys seem very strong on the Stoney front. It's been a minute since we've had a Stoney on the show.
It just sounds like you're in the middle of a Stony story. Like a weird story that goes no breasts.
I'll go Stoney to hell with it. Who said it, Roberta?
There you go.
She went on, and then I thank God, because I had a couple of me that I wasn't one of the ones who confronted her husband who was in the car saying, "What did you Jews?"
And then he said that right out. That's who he was talking about.
What a game! 2 for 3. A nice respite from the NFL vaccine talk. That is who said it.
As the summer heats up, so does the sports betting at BetMGM. Sign up using bonus code RICO100 and your first wager is totally risk-free, up to $600. Place your bets on all the exciting showdowns in Major League Baseball, the MLS, sports from around the globe. And when you register with BetMGM, you'll get the instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, daily boosted odds specials, and much more. From groundbreaking goals to colossal home runs, the king of sportsbooks takes every play
with a new level of excitement. So here's what you do. Simply download the BetMGM app today or go to BetMGM.com and enter bonus code RICO100 and get back up to $600, folks. It's very simple. Your first wager is on BetMGM. So, new customer offer, paid and free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You must be 21 years or older. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan's disassociated persons.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Penske Logistics. There's now a closure on 696 westbound from Bermuda Avenue to Coolidge until further notice. Drivers are exiting at Bermuda, and cleanup continues following an earlier semi-truck fire 275 southbound after Ecorse Road. Penske Logistics has part and full-time openings in Chesterfield and Romulus. Earn a $1,500 bonus plus other premium benefits when you hire in at full-time. Daily open houses between 1 and 3 p.m. at both warehouses. Visit or search Penske.jobs. Penske is an equal opportunity employer. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Northville Lumber carries the largest selection of low-maintenance products for your home. In addition to the state's largest inventory of Trex decking and railing, Northville Lumber also stocks Versetta Stone and True Exterior Trim from Boral, James Hardy Fiber Cement Siding, AZEK PVC Trim and Molding, and more. Pro builders and remodelers, no need for special orders. Northville Lumber keeps it in stock. If you're sourcing products for a new construction or remodeling, Northville Lumber has it. Call Northville Lumber today.
In today's market, it's not about whether or not your home can sell, or even who can sell it the fastest. We already know it's going to go. In today's market, it's all about who can put more money in your pocket. And just because the market is crazy doesn't mean that you have to go crazy getting your home ready for sale. Hi, I'm Realtor Jeff Glover, and I'm proud to announce our new exclusive Seller More Money, Less Problems program. That's right. When you list your home with our team, we take care of all the details up front, and you don't have to pay a dime. Things such as improving the curb appeal by covering the cost of your landscaping, paying a stager to come out and shape up your look, and even hiring a cleaning crew at our expense to get your home show ready the day before our photographer arrives. Yep, that's right. Improve the way your home shows without spending a penny of your own money and end up with more money in your pocket at closing because your house shows like a model home.
Jeff Glover is the official realtor of the Detroit Tigers. Call Jeff and his team today to take advantage of their new and exclusive seller program at 855-JEFF-SELLS or online at housesoldname.com. Jeff Glover is affiliated with Keller Williams Realty. Certain restrictions apply.
Hey Detroit, it's Tanya Lalonde from Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with exciting news. Our brand new facility in Imlay City is finally complete. We're all moved in and we're open to the public. One of the biggest benefits of building a new facility is extra inventory, and we now have more than enough Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams for everyone. But don't get me wrong, we still want your trade more than ever, and we'll give you up to 125% of Kelley Blue Book value for your trade-in. In fact, whatever you've been offered for your trade, we'll beat it. But your credit's not so good, but you still owe money on your trade, but you can't afford a large down payment? Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram kicks those butts every day. So if you want the best car at the best price with the best experience, come see us today at the all-new Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in beautiful Imlay City, Michigan. Call 810-724-0444 or click LaLondeChrysler.com.
Match trade with purchase of select models. Negative trade equity financing and law. Subject to limited approval.
For the ones who get going when the going gets tough. And the ones who know we're tougher together. For the Pathfinders breaking new ground. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you, so you can always depend on us. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the world is throwing everything it has at you, and to succeed, you need someone to guide you through. That's what Dell Technologies Advisors do. They have the tech advice to help you navigate whatever challenges you're up against and get you safely to where you want to be.
Call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL and do more with modern devices and Windows 10 Pro.
This hour of the Valenti Show with Rico is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Odyssey is your new home for all the audio that matters to you. Download the Odyssey app today.
sex, and then we'll get back into the NFL vaccination deal.
We are never.
That's amazing.
Oh, contrarian. What if a company says if you are vaccinated, you can't work there? Would you be all right with a private business taking that stance?
I mean, yes, it's their business and it's their business model and it's their money. David, it's the same thing. If I have a house and say, you must take off your shoes before you come into my house, I don't care if you're like, but my Jordans.
That's a false equivalency, though. Wait a second. And this is because I haven't had my afternoon coffee. I'm just not as sharp as I need to be. That's a false equivalence. By having a policy that endangers the public health, that's not the same thing.
No, but he's saying, what if a company just said, you know what? If you got vaccinated, you can't work here.
All right.
And that's just it. That's the company's prerogative.
I don't know who'd be bat bleep crazy to do it, but if that's the hill you want to die on, sure. Let's create silly situations that nobody would ever do. Because then your company would be the focal point of every negative,
honestly,
bit of news coverage you could handle.
And honestly, all I got to do is sit and wait after you fired me, or I'll just wait until everybody catches it, and now you need me back because
now you own the company, right?
Rico comes back in the corner office,
and I'm walking back in like this, and
David, go ahead.
What did Kenny eat? An Incredible Burger or something? I mean, I don't understand what's going on with Kenny.
Guys, you don't understand. He eats everything all the time, none of it healthy. Then he decides to do a heel turn, attempt to eat this healthy, highly fibrous meal. His body is not used to it.
It's salad.
And the next thing you know, right.
Fruit. And he had like some green drink.
That's exactly. That's a lot with Kenny's cola.
And there's more to the story, because when he walks in with it, I say, oh, what's going on? He says doctor's orders. So then I keep asking him, it's WebMD. He's going on WebMD.
There's the worst thing you can do.
Yes, I told him that. What are you doing, man?
All right, one more, and then I want to get to the...
Love who said it. It's hilarious.
Facebook.
Love who said it. It's hilarious hearing you guys analyze your colleagues. It's a perfect Friday segment.
Just something fun in the midst of some of the serious stuff. What's up, buddy?
Does Ryan Day not look like some type of movie supervillain? I mean, with the strong, aggressive, dark beard.
Wow.
I'm so glad you brought that up, Rico, because we debated.
He looks like an opera singer.
Well, we debated when he was on earlier in his press conference. Did he dye his hair?
Oh, yeah. That's shoe polish.
Evan was saying no.
He's been hanging out with Brian Wilson.
Yes.
He's been hanging out with Jalen Rose. That's all.
Hey, take it from a dude who used to have a longer beard. You don't get to have that past like age 22.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
There's not a speck of gray in that thing.
He looks like a supervillain right now.
You know what he looks like? The dude who hosted Inside the Actors Guild.
Yes.
James Tipton, or whatever it is. He looks like Tipton's kid.
He does.
Pull up a side-by-side of Tipton and Ryan Day with a beard. Can you do that for me? Make my Friday. I'm not done here. Let's go to the people. Let's go to Andy in Fowlerville. Andy, how are you, bud?
All right, Mike, I'm not going to let you know when I'm not done, just so you know.
I'm not done.
There you go. I live in western Livingston County where everybody, 75% of them still believe that the election was stolen. That being said, I also work in this county, in the western Livingston County, and I argue with people on a daily basis about why they should get vaccinated. And the argument I get a lot of times is, well, they developed it way too fast. I mean, I said, well, you were vaccinated in the first 3 years of your life multiple times so you could attend school. Well, that's different. They developed that over years of studying. And I said, well, let me tell you something. My sister-in-law is an epidemiologist. She graduated from Johns Hopkins University, works at Johns Hopkins, sat on a panel that with people from CDC and multiple other scientists, doctors, and all that, have studied the efficacy and the safety of these vaccines that came out. So she was one of the people that actually had something to say about whether we should be using them or not. And she let our family know, including my mother-in-law, I'm 61, my mother-in-law is 67. And she basically said, I don't want any guys taking anything because I think it's okay. Well, early on, she said, want mom to take it? Want everybody I know to get it? And now at this point, she's got a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old enrolled in a program where checking out whether they can have her. That she's that confident that even kids down to 7, 6, 5 years old should be getting it to go back to school. And it just blows me away.
Andy, can I ask you a question then? Because of the background. When you see the NFL having to do what it's doing, and then you get the reaction of whether it's Rick Dennison losing his career over not wanting the vax, or DeAndre Hopkins with this faux retirement thing, Andy, all they had to do is talk to a doctor. No? Like, do you look at that as incredulous as I do?
I think it's absolutely stupidity. Because, all right, the doctor doesn't have your football skills. You don't have the doctor's knowledge. So the doctor's not going to tell you how to play football. On the same note, you should never tell the doctor that, if he's telling you it's the right thing to do, especially if it's your personal doctor.
That's right.
I mean, he's not going to steer you in the wrong direction, is he? I would think not.
Andy, and if you don't want to use the team doctor, you have your agent, the best and brightest. That's what agents do.
They also have their own.
It's just, I can't believe, A, the NFL had to do it, but B, that there are people willing to lose their jobs over this. Like, do you realize that playing NFL football, you're taking years off your life by playing, and players go, I'd still do it, I wouldn't do anything different. But you won't get a vaccine that has been shown to be safe and of an incredible amount of efficacy. Like that's I can't match the two.
Right, you don't take a stand over
brain damage.
Right, where, let's face it, as much as they redesign the helmets over and over again, they're still not safe. You're still going to suffer maybe some type of brain damage or shorten your life. This is...
Look, the NFL is basically telling you, yes, we did what we had to do last year in the absence of a better way and in the absence of vaccines. What the NFL is telling its players now, we're not playing games every night. We're not going to play games missing 10 or 11 players. We're not going to do this game because we don't have to. Because if we get vaxxed up, everybody can be in the building, everybody can have tier 1 status. And if our players get vaxxed, sure, we will have a breakthrough case here or there. It will happen. But overall, the protocol when vaccinated to get back on the field is much quicker than the unvaccinated protocol where you're gone for 2 weeks, minimum. Like, the fact they have to do that, think about this, guys. If your ability to work was contingent on taking the vaccine, that's one thing. But then I want you to imagine this. The job you do, you don't get to do it for 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years. What if your job, your job asked, I don't know, the average career in the NFL is about 4 years. If I told you your earning window was somewhere between 4 and 10 years, and you were making millions of dollars doing it, and I told you it is dependent on getting vaccinated, what would you do? Because I have a hard time believing, and you can call up and lie to me if you like, I have a hard time believing you'd say you wouldn't get vaccinated. So what the hell is DeAndre Hopkins, Montez Sweat, what are these players thinking? It's insanity. It really is. And the NFL has a right to do what they're doing. 248-539-9797. We will get more to people, more to calls, get Kenny's pick of the day. We may get to a Rico segment. If we don't today, we are going to do this every week until the season starts. Rico has created something. And we are going to have to guess the U of M quarterback based on preseason press clippings of yore. It may be my favorite segment ever. And it will be the perfect weekly hors d'oeuvre, or as Kenny says, hors d'oeuvres.
Well, you got something too that I was kind of interested to hear what you had to say.
Well, I will find a way to get to that. Don't worry, that's never going anywhere.
Oh, and I got a little bit of news that I'll share with you.
Texas and Oklahoma are coming to the Big Ten. Say it.
No, but not that far off.
Yes. 248-539-9797. Summer's here. Get your landscaping taken care of. GetMillerNow.com. It's like You know, your wife yells out to you, hey, you done with the mulch? And you pull an Amber. I'm not done here. I'm not done.
I'm not done.
Have Miller take care of that for you. Whether it's the maintenance, whether it's a big project, Miller Landscape, best in the game. Get on the books so they can break ground on that deck or patio for you first thing on next year's schedule. And if you're looking for work, they're looking for you. You got a tangible ability outside, guess what? They'll hire you. GetMillerNow.com to connect.
Can I get a double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion?
You said a double quarter pounder with cheese?
Yeah, with just ketchup and onion. And a large Coke. That's it. Yeah. Double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion. Thanks.
International games are back, and Greektown Casino is going for the win. Catch all the excitement at the Barstool Sportsbook as the USA
listen, call us. No. Translation, what I said earlier. This is about making the final move, biggest move on. I'm Kevin. See, this is where Kevin Lawrence strikes up the amateur. I don't think he's one of the big boys like Greg said. I'm taking the Big Ten. I'm sitting at 14 teams. I'm just going to go 12. And I'm going to call Baylor, and I'm going to absorb the Big 12. And go, fellas, here's the deal. The SEC isn't taking it. And you don't want to deal with Texas teams.